Morning, boys and girls. Today is day number 1 in our sort number 77. And we are doing our R-influenced short vowels. And we're doing A and O, and AR and OR. So A says ah, O says ah, and AR says R, and OR says or. Did you know all the other R-controlled vowels say Strange, but the only ones that are different are AR, R, and OR, or. Alrighty, so let's get started. You know, we have our piece of paper. I need you to fold your paper in half the long way. Make sure your folds are nice and tight, and that you also line up your paper nicely when you're folding it so that it's nice and straight. Nice and tight, folding it the long way again. So now that I have this skinny little sliver, I'm going to fold it up. And to fold it up, I put my finger there and then I roll it up because that way it folds nicer. And then I just squish it down nice and tight down here. Nice, tight. Yep. And then I'm going to put my finger here again in the middle and roll it up over it. And then I'm going to make my fold nice and tight. And see, I have more than 4 lines, so I know I got to do it one more time. And when it gets to that 4th line, let me count them. Do I have 4 lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I got 4 lines. So now I know I can hit it a little because it needs to be nice and tight. I hit this side a little bit too. All right, now that I have it all folded tight, I can open it up. The reason we folded it so that we have nice fold lines. Y'all see these cool fold lines I got on my paper? Ooh, look at these. They're easy to trace. So if you fold it nice and tight, you got these cool lines. I need you to trace all your fold lines to where it looks like this. Pause your video here and trace them nice and neat. All right, now that you've traced your nice and neat fold lines, we can go ahead and write our categories. And today we have 4 categories. And I'm going to start with my short A and simply write down an A and put a little hook on top. And then I have my AR, and I have my short O, and then I have OR, and then I have my oddball. All right, now that I have my categories, I can go ahead and get going on my words. And I'm going to start with my first word is fact. Remember, we're writing in the 2 middle lines. My tall letters go up to the second part of the middle line. My low-hanging letters, of course, go below. But we write nice and neat using 2 lines. Remember, the neater you write, the better for you. Fact. Ooh, I can hear the ah, so I know it's a short A. My next word is part. Part. Are you doing your part and writing neatly? Part. I can hear the R, so it goes in my AR column. Lost. Lost. I can hear my short O. It makes a ah, lost. My next word is born. Remember, if I write too fast, you can always pause the video. Born. And I hear the or, my OR sound. My next word is warm. Do you hear warm? It says or, but it's written AR. So warm is one of my oddballs. You got it. Warm. My next word is mask. Mask. And mask has a ah. That's my short A sound. My next word is yak. Yak. And I have again a short A sound. It makes a ah, yak. My next word is ranch. Ranch. We're just reading a whole bunch of books that have a ranch in it. Ranch has a ah, which is my short A. My next word is math. I love math. Don't you love math? math. And it has a short A sound. Then I have yarn. Yarn. I love to work with yarn, and it has R, so it's in my R category. Then I have harm. Harm. And again, I have AR, R, harm. My next word is arch. Arch. If you ever go to St. Louis, you got to go see the arch. R. Okay, goes in my AR column. Then I have dark. Dark. Again, AR makes a R, dark. And then I have that animal you all love, shark. And I can see my AR, R, goes into my AR column, shark. Then I have the word romp. You all love to romp around the room. Romp has a which is my short O. And I have gosh. Good golly, gosh. Gosh has a short O. And then I have a moth. Moth. It says again O. Then I have a thorn. Thorn. It has the OR, so it goes in the OR column. Thorn. And I have cork. Put a cork in that bottle. Cork. OR, cork, says or. Then I have chord. Chord. Can you play a chord of music? Chord has OR, so it goes in my OR column. My next word is porch. I love to sit on my porch. Porch has OR, so it goes in my OR column. Then I have heart. Heart. I have a heart for you. Heart. Do you see it has an AR, but it doesn't really say R, right? It says heart. It's like the A is almost the only one talking here. So it goes in my oddball column. And then I have warn. Let me warn you. You better do your word sorts. Warn. Otherwise, you're not going to make a good grade. And warn sounds like it's OR, but it's really spelled with an AR. So that is also my oddball. All right, these are our words for this week. Go ahead and make sure you wrote them down. If you're not done, pause your video here and go ahead and write all of them down. You know that you have to cut them out and then sort them and put them in the correct categories by writing them down. Let me see that. See you next time, my little friend.